Hi everyone, it's the Assyrian priestess with you. I hope this finds you well. I am going to do a reading for the collective, and I'm currently shuffling the Woodland Wardens Oracle deck by Cicero Roux to choose a theme for the reading, and that theme is the cat and lavender independence. Interesting. So let me just have a think. Let's ask the cards, what factors support your independence and what factors are hindering your independence? So how interesting. The first card out, what factors support our independence, is the collaboration card, work. 3 of discs. Here we can see I think it looks like someone's gutting a fish, but they're not. They're actually spinning a spindle, I think it's called. Let me know in the comments if that thing that the artist is spinning is called a spindle. It's what people used to use to make, yarn from wool. And I'm sure many cultures still do. So the factor that supports your independence is actually working and the people you collaborate with. So if you've been questioning your employment or work, it looks like here that, I think you should stick it out in your place of work because it is supporting your independence. In fact, it's the next 2 cards out are the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. So it's a matter of time before you're promoted or you're leading an organization or a workplace or a team, or even perhaps the experience you're gaining now will actually be really fruitful and really rewarding. So if you don't have a job, maybe you're retired, and you're not working, or you're a student and you're not working, the thing that supports your independence is your creativity, is where you actually create things. And this thing that you're creating is in fact going to bear really good fruit. And I see the month of April here because we have the Emperor card ruled by Aries. So in Aries season, a big shift. Now, the next card out, what hinders your independence? The 9 of Swords, cruelty. This is the insomnia card, the overthinking card. What is sort of hindering or a barrier to your independence is all of your deepest, darkest fears coming to life at 3 o'clock in the morning. So when you wake up in the middle of the night going, this will never work out, so-and-so will never pull through, I'm never going to get the loan or the scholarship or whatever it is, that's actually not helping you. And, that's not a surprise to say. Doing things alone is not helping you. Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card. So thinking you have to do everything alone is actually not going to aid your independence. So this is a pretty complex reading. I like it. It's sort of challenging our notions of independence. And what I'm really seeing is that what helps you become more independent is being in collaboration with others. And what challenges your independence is trying to do everything alone. So I think commonly we understand the concept of independence as doing everything ourselves. And, that's the Strength card here as well. It's doing everything himself, going his own way, overcoming everything he needs to come on his own, because the story here that is depicted here in the Strength card is Gilgamesh actually is warned against battling the protector of the forest. Enkidu, his companion, says it is against the law of Babylon to kill any protector of the forest, but Gilgamesh takes it upon himself to do so. You know, it's a cautionary tale. This is the Epic of Gilgamesh. So trying to do things on your own won't make you as independent as you think it will. In fact, it could be harmful. So yeah, great message today. I think this is something we as the collective really need to hear. One thing I was listening to the other day was, you know, in our current sort of Western high finance culture and context, we are very individualist. But this concept of individualism is flawed, because it is technically not true. Everything that you are surrounded by, the building you live in, the technology you use, etc., the food that you eat and cook and prepare, was all built by and prepared by a whole invisible network of human beings that labored for you to have the things that you have. So whether you see it or not, we are always in connection. And I think in this modern time where we just order things off the internet and they appear at our doorstep, and even then it's a courier delivering the thing, we kind of get the sense of like, oh, I did this, this is mine, and it has nothing to do with anybody else. But I think that's a real message here for the collective, is your concept of independence is actually related to others. And so you will feel more independent when you are in relationship with others. So don't think that you have to stay alone, do things alone, start a business alone, start a family alone. No, you don't. You can still be independent and have your own path and your own identity in relation and collaboration with others. So I hope this was useful. Please leave me a like and a comment. It really helps out the channel. I also really like hearing what you think, if this relates to you at the minute. Otherwise, I will leave you as always with my love and courage. Until we meet again. Bye for now.